It's time for the finale, game number 5, day 2 here at the Baseball U Philly Team Camp Showdown. BFA Sports, Doug Stasic going Han Solo without my Chewbacca, brother from another Al Fisher. It's about dinner time, so I'm sure he's destroying some all-you-can-eat place, getting thrown out of one. But we're going to get you up and go as Simon Abdullah leads things off, as we have Baseball U Philly Team Lindsay facing off against uncommitted Baseball 17U, and on the hill for uncommitted is number 99, Jacob Runkle, who showed some really good baseball prowess with the bat out in the field. He's got a 3.97 GPA. He's a left-handed pitcher, as you can see, and he's a rising senior who goes to the Springside Chestnut Hill Academy. Uncommitted. Uncommon. What did I say? Uncommitted baseball? They're all uncommitted out here at this point. Not to mention my my brain cells have shrunk due to dehydration over the last 2 days. There's a look at Simon Abdullah. Fouls one straight back into screen. 81-mile-an-hour offering. And this here is the crescendo game, as I like to call it. It's been a fantastic 2 days of baseball. Encourage everybody from the college scene to be sure to check out the defense and offensive workouts. I haven't found out the camper for the BFA hauler is out of gas. Not bad. A good run, 11 hours on the day. So the college coach is enjoying the confines of an air-conditioned ice box, as we like to call it, but it is the production hauler. Still under construction, kind of like the Death Star in Star Wars. So for everybody on the circuit, game plan is install more monitors in the back end of the garage, be able to see more video, hear the actual production as it's going on while you're in the production trailer. And then from a college coach standpoint, you want to have a meeting with a player, be able to check it out, throw in a flash drive, and even do a virtual tour of your campus, all right on, I guess, right on scene, if you want to call it that. So a lot of cool things that are underway, trying to make it more advantageous, including the observation deck that we haven't rolled out because it's been 100 degrees over the last 2 days. But that, too, will drop out of the back of the trailer, and coaches will be able to view players from a close distance. And a little BFA secret, if you happen to have an FM transmitter, you can listen to the broadcast live on 90.7, the old BFA in a box radio station. All right, so Runkle settling in. Abdullah has already made his way over to second base as we reset here early on in this one. The sweet swinging lefty, Vinny Proyetto, one of the toughest outs that you'll see on the field, is in the box pound for pound. Proyetto, very good strike zone awareness, does a nice job with good barrel. And he's a gap-to-gap hitter. Ooh, barely laid off of that nasty curveball there. Runkle came in, face of a clock. Give him an 11-4 break on that one. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count as promised. A tough at bat here from Vinny Proyetto. Proyetto launches one out into the right center field gap. Here comes Abdullah. He's rounding. He'll score standing up. And Proyetto being chased back over at first base. Vinny just gets it done. Jepson Hatson Taylor now, middle infielder, second baseman, and shortstop. He's had himself a nice weekend camp. Ball is up and out of the zone. That's a first called strike. Proyetto goes on the ball, bounces down in the dirt, and he's into second base. Now, swing and a miss. Good healthy hack there. Proyetto goes to steal third. He slides in and he is safe. Good job here on the strikeout as he gets Hatson Taylor swinging up in the zone. But Proyetto, good first movement. He's aggressive and now just 90 feet away. TJ Kella. Player out of, as he grounds the ball, and it looks like it's going to find a hole there around the third base bag. It's going to allow Proyetto to score, and he'll switch places. So what ends up being a double for TJ Kella. Trade in his Evo Shield guard there, going back to the base. Yeah. All right, George Cairns. He's got a 1-1 count as he steps back in. Good hit there by Cairns, goes into right center field. And around comes TJ Kella. And that'll be the fifth batter of the inning. So no surprise, signature for Team Lindsay. Bats come out hot, and they're going to go into the field to play defense here in game number 5 at the Baseball U Philly team camp, live from the Grainge in Newtown, Pennsylvania. Bottom 1, cloud cover rolling in. Wouldn't be a Baseball U Philly event without a little bit of threat of rain to get your afternoon going. But number 35 is going to get things going on the mound. That's Josh Schiller out of New Hope Soulberry, the rising senior right-handed pitcher, 6 foot 165 with a 3.1 GPA. Good hard 81-mile-an-hour fastballs into Lucas Williams. Lucas Williams closing out the last game there for Uncommon Baseball. That was apparently calling uncommitted, but I thought that's why we're all here. We're trying to get these uncommitted guys taken care of. Williams lifts one into right field. Swooping in, making the play. It's TJ Killa. Got good flow too, man. Good frame. Strike one is called into Alex Frankel. Frankel. Healthy hack there. He's out of Lower Marion. Infielder, 5'10", 160, 4.4 GPA. .82-mile-an-hour offering from Schiller. Left up and out of the zone. Hard ground ball over to short. Hudson Taylor. Nice job. Nice.
He's pretty smooth.
He is pretty smooth. Yeah, he show it again in replay. He's got kind of the throwback hairdo too. It reminds me of like seeing Mookie Wilson play short for the Mets back in the day. Got a little bit of flow coming out of the lid.
Minus all the off-the-field antics of
Yeah, well, the 86 Mets, they were all characters in both their own minds and everybody else's.
Oh, by the way, they threw all the extra food out. They didn't.
Michael LaMalfa now. LaMalfa, nice job behind the dish for Uncommon Baseball. Game number 1 of their makeshift doubleheader. Hard grounder. This one goes over to second. Oh, tough play. Look at this. What a play. You'll see this one in the BFA slow-mo replay. Unconventional, but sticking with it. Outstretched hands smother the baseball. Oh, my. What a play. Carlito got in a great position to make the call. You don't see those type of plays every single day. And I got to tell you, I couldn't tell which player that was. Was that Dylan Pope out there, or was that Parisi?
That was Pope.
It was Dylan Pope. Dude is a ball magnet.
On the bone then. Probably got 2 years eligibility.
Jacob Runkle. He steps in. Pitches second inning of work for Uncommon Baseball. And the much-mentioned Michael Burns, who absolutely hit a nuke during the workout portion of the show yesterday. 350 feet, left the yard at 90 miles an hour. Burns, multifaceted catcher behind the plate. Super athletic. Pretty sure you can challenge him in any which way, and he could pretty much play whatever position you need him to on a field. Chops one over to third. He's going to give a hard 90, but not going to get there. 5-3 put out over in the corner. And that play there was by number 2, Michael Lamalfa, who was behind the dish in his own right in game number 1. Now showing some versatility at the hot corner for game number 2. Jacob Overton. Talented catcher in his own right. Sal College Prep High.
Watching this screen. I'm not even watching it.
Called strike. 50-50 pitch. Misses on the outside. Is get a bit of a view. Still pretty packed house as the sun sets here at the Grainge on a Wednesday. Joe Bound now, not only does he take care of the grounds crew, but he's taking care of a pizza delivery. The concession stand was raided in a good way. Well, if it's hungry personnel here today. There's a look all around the confines. Coach Tim Gunn there. Over in the dugout at third, leading the Uncommon squad. Ball just gets away. 74-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. Jacob Overton continuing to work hard, and a bit of a gander at some of the college coaches here, including Coach Kyle Lindsay, leader of this Baseball U Philly squad. I want to thank all the coaches for coming out this weekend. Oh, Kyle Lindsay can still field a ground ball. Well, that's a positive. Should help with his recruiting efforts there at Del Val.
All-American.
Yeah, the All-American, second baseman. There he is.
I had to coach against him. I had to call pitches against him.
Did you really? Yeah. Jimmy Golden just informed me at one point he had to call pitches against Kyle Lindsay, which is outstanding.
You know what it was? Pitch around him and get to the next guy.
And pulling no punches. He said his advice was to actually pitch around them and get to the next guy. So another guy that's hard to get around is Dylan Pope. I talk pound for pound about Vinny Proyetto, hard out. Pope tacks the first pitch to ground out to second base, and that one will end the frame. And that's number 20, Alex Frankel. So he makes the routine 4-3 put out, and that'll launch us into inning number 2 here at the Grainge. Josh Schiller comes back inning number 2. Very efficient in inning number 1. Not afraid to pitch the contact, zip some balls by. A couple nice swings and misses, and he's going to start things off this inning against number 21. That's Ty Bone. Bone fouls the pitch off, out of play. He's out of North Penn, listed as an outfielder and left-handed pitcher with a 3.4 GPA. Bone smokes one back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit.
You got nothing there? Plenty in here, just that I'm using all them beat up ones. Oh, my man.
And as our umpire Chappie reloads with some baseballs, number 5, Tommy Lumen from Owen J. Roberts checks in, and Lumen did a nice job over at second base defensively. Had his number called quite a bit in the last game. He swings and misses at Schiller's first 80-mile-an-hour fastball. Lumen, a rising senior, has a 3.88 GPA. A lot of high academics on this uncommon squad. Michael Burns takes a quick gander down at first, decides to check down throw. That ball, chopper to third, finds its way just inside the outstretched glove of Cairns. Abdullah will get the ball in quickly, but a base knock for Lumen.
Gunner, we got you covered. No umpire. Oh, they'll get the bases for you. You know who you need to get on the mic is this guy.
Yeah, we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
Neil Bennett now checks in for Uncommon Baseball, the infielder right-handed pitcher out of Germantown Friends Academy. class of 2022, and a 3.9 GPA. It's been a little bit of everything all over the field. Did a nice job playing some shortstop in the last one. Clean defense.
What was he sitting? That's all lanky on. Yeah. He's got some upside.
Ball's fouled out of play.
Yeah, I like him. Yeah.
And we're dialed back in. So Schiller going right at these guys, trying to flood the zone. Swings through and misses. Ball is up and out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike now to Bennett. Ooh, swings and misses. So a good put out pitch there by Schiller, working the lower part of the zone.
We worked on that this week.
It shows that he's been putting in that work. Is Dom Jarosmowicz. He takes it again. And the thing is, Dom G here has been a pretty nice player these last 2 days. Deserves a lot of accolades and kudos. Got some natural girth and size to him. Power off the bat. Showed that in the workout yesterday. And he did some damage in game number 1. As he pounded the zone. And he seemed to be a little bit everything. And I think one of the other pieces that impressed me was had a situation, one of the pitchers over there that I was suffering a bit from the heat. Dom G was in the dugout, and it was his inning off. The instant the pitcher stepped foot off the mound, he immediately sprung off the bench and did a full tilt sprint out to left field, knowing that there's going to have to be a change made, and he did so without even the Coach Gunn having to say a word to him. So this dude is into it, whether or not he's on the field or he's waiting his turn on the bench. Impressive young man. Schiller delivers. Mike Burns checking the runners. Got a first and third scenario going on right now. Waiting to see if uncommon's going to go. And I'm going to show. Oh, gets a good jump, but a strike 3 is called. Gives up the free bag, but he'll take it as he ends up getting the strikeout in the books. Please, we don't need any more rain, Jimmy. Ball is up and out of the zone, and this is Aiden Devlin. Aiden Devlin had a Westchester Ruston corner infielder, stands at 6'1", with a 4.27 GPA. Chops the ball over to short. Edson Taylor, fluid, makes it fundamental. 6-3 goes in the books. That'll end the frame. And we're going to move forward to the top of the third here on BFA Sports. Neil Bennett on the hill for Uncommon Baseball as we head to the top of the third. Simon Abdullah on the top of the batting lineup this game again for Baseball U Philly will lead things off. Abdullah has really excelled, by the way, the last couple team camps. First pitch is a called strike to the speedy outfielder. Off the charts academic-wise as well. Abdullah now at the Inspiration Academy, listed with a 3.67 GPA, but he is an Excel student in terms of qualified for graduation in 2021, classified as a 2022. Neil Bennett doing his best Kenny Powers impersonation as his jersey starts to rip open as he's pitching. See how animated he gets if he can put a strikeout in the book. Breaking pitch misses away. Even count now, 2-2 to Abdullah. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So a good put out pitch there by Neil Bennett. So he kind of parades a little bit around the mound. That'll get things going here in the first for him. And Vinny Proyetto with a nice base hit, get things started in his first at bat. He now comes in to take his cuts against Bennett. Proyetto rips one down the line. That one is foul and out of play. You know, pound for pound, I'd advocate for this kid 100 times over. Had a couple conversations and dialogue with some of the coaches, and Proyetto at the plate continues to impress. I mean, just overall great teammate, always putting the success of others before his own. These are kind of the characteristics that you hear a whole lot about this kid. And when you're trying to build a deep college program, he's just one of those that's going to add instantly to the culture as he rips one hard to second base, but it'll be a fundamentally easy put out for number 20 yet again. Seemed like we've been calling his name a few times in Alex Frankel. Now 2 up, 2 down. And Hudson Taylor will jump in yet again. Taylor flares one right side. It's going to drop in for a base knock. He thought about maybe turning the corner, but thought more of it. So with 2 outs, a runner over at first base, we'll head to TJ Kella. Kella, good frame here. Lots of interest, high academic player. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Kella, the rising senior, listed as an infielder, outfielder, primarily second base and outfield. 6'2" frame, 185 pounds, 3.75 on the GPA. Again, another outgoing personality. Get a chance to talk to him for a few minutes. Just super engaging. Here goes the throw down to second base, but not in time as Hudson Taylor able to swipe a bag, but nonetheless, good pop-up throw from the catcher. And that's Tommy Lumen behind the dish. Ball's poked out into center field on the run. Making a good catch with a nice first step is number 25, Jonah Horwitz out of Radnor. So covers a lot of ground. We're headed bottom of the third. You're watching BFA Sports live coverage of the Baseball U Philly team camp here at the Grainge. We're back. Josh Schiller on the hill as we get things started. Bottom of the third. Uncommon now. Ready to take some more hacks. Schiller has, he looks the part, man. Got a nice pitcher's lean frame. Nice and tall. Gets long off of the hill. He's kind of like an assassin, which is even better. Like, you kind of just watch him warm up. He goes through, gets his bands, gets loose, goes through a cycle, shows up, does his job, shakes hands, thanks everybody, and leaves. That's just kind of how I feel about him. Tommy Convey, he hits a hard ground ball. Hudson Taylor had that stopwatch going a little bit quicker than he probably needed to in his head, and you'll see it here. Convey, though, Convey just had a hard 90. And it kind of had Hudson Taylor rush it a little bit. He still had a little bit of a window, but ends up a high throw pulled Cairns off the bag. So number 25, Jonah Horwitz now. First pitch called strike. Horwitz. Again, been busy over there at second base, showing some good skills. Another kid tall for a middle infielder, but manages it quite well. Also has the pitcher's frame, 6'3", 160 pounds. Ball is called. Good block there behind the plate by Lumen. Ball fouled out of play. Another ball called here. And Schiller, one of the few times, has been having to go to work with a runner at first base. Grounder over to short. Shuffle to second. Gonna try to make the play to first, but throw goes just a little bit wide, but they do get the lead runner. You'll see it here. Hudson Taylor. Good work, good transition, and good effort there by Dylan Pope. But they couldn't get him. So now stretch it out over third is Jacob Runkle. First pitch from Schiller was a breaking ball, 69 miles an hour for a called strike.
Yeah, so last year I was supposed to as well, and then with Phil leaving and stuff, things got a little weird. And then this year they brought me on as soon as Brett got the job. So,
80 miles an hour now, bottom of the zone. It's a good pitch.
and then once things fell through with him, I didn't know what was going on, so I started putting him other places, and you guys did it right there. Yep, so it'll be done in December.
Ball's fouled out of play.
The outline's getting done now. Their goal is to get all the sod done in October and then have everything else finished, I think, by December. And then I think like the lights and stuff are going on like next year. Yeah, then they scratch that.
Good healthy hack there. But that one is going to be strike number 3. Schiller really doing a good job from a command standpoint. Standing tall, getting along on his delivery. And he's been consistent with the arm slot, regardless if it's been a fastball or coming back with a secondary pitch. As Lucas Williams now digs in. St. Joseph's Prep. Lucas Williams, the rising senior, right-handed pitcher and outfielder with a 3.85 GPA. Again, impressed with his level of coolness as he had come in a tough relief spot in the last game. And I believe everything checked out with the pitcher Reed Bram. I'll double check with Coach Tim Gunn on that. Strike 3 is called, and look at Schiller. He is feeling it as he comes off the field. Another strikeout. Back-to-back varieties, and he knew it. Confident in his pitch, and he walks his way off the field. So have a day, Mr. Schiller. George Carnes jumps in. He jumps into the box. The big corner infielder looking to do some damage. And now Neil Bennett throws his first pitch of inning number 4. Joined in the booth by Widener coach Noah Clement. Coach, what's up, man?
How's it going, Doug?
Well, having some fun. We made it to game number 5.
Oh, he did it.
Karen smashes one.
I
Deep
told him.
right field. That ball is out of here.
What did I say?
I don't know if Noah Clement has ESP,
What did I say?
but he did tell Cairns get into one, And then the next thing you know, he's like, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, why not?
So how about that? And Cairns enjoying his trot around the bases, and rightfully so.
Oh, yeah.
He dropped an absolute bomb on that one. See it here on the BFA instant replay. Tattoos the ball, and almost he knew it. That was a two-step coming out of the box, and you see it sail over the right field fence.
Just,
And he made it by a good 30 feet.
Way on, get on time, good things happen. He was all over that.
So, good job by George Cairns. That'll wake people up, and why not? Here's a ball going all the way into the right field corner. That is Michael Burns. Burns, he's at 2. He's headed for 3, and he is going to get in there. Stand-up triple. So, heck of an inning here. I don't know. Are you like some kind of electrician?
Two pitches. You got 2 legs of the cycle. That's usually a good start.
True. So again, joined in the booth by Widener coach Noah Clement. We haven't even a chance to get settled in. 2 pitches, a bomb, and a triple.
We'll take it. It's been a long day. We'll take some electricity late.
For Neil Bennett, hey, make no mistake about it, he's flooding the zone. Is Jacob Overton, catcher utility player at a LaSalle College High. He'll now dig in, 65-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. So closing out the summer circuit on the recruitment trail for you, Coach?
Yeah, a little bit. A couple more events, but kind of last big one here. It's been a fun summer. First time on the trail. It's made a lot of good connections, met a lot of great people, and had a lot of fun, especially when you guys are present. So.
Yeah, well, we appreciate your support. I know you're big out there on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Big Twitter guy.
Yeah,
most people.
You want to throw out your handle?
Yeah, I mean, hey, Clubhouse Noah. It's spelled how it sounds. If you like the Yankees, I suggest you follow me. If you hate the Yankees, I suggest you follow me. And big baseball guy, so we'll cover it all.
Yeah, I'm always entertained at This Week in Baseball South Jersey handle. Always a good follow and a good chuckle. And that ball is launched out to left field, going back and past the left fielder. It's going to be a stand-up double for Overton.
Or is it? It is not.
Oh, my. So I spoke too soon. As a good hose from left field gets Overton. Thought he had the double. I thought it was going to be stand-up.
Yeah, me too.
I spoke too soon.
Good relay out there.
Kiss of death. So uncommon baseball, flashing the defensive leather. And what a better way to catch up to that baseball. These guys aren't big into wearing T-shirts under their jerseys, though. I mean, Bennett's popping out of his, and now you're out there in left field.
Tell you what, Doug, it's a good look.
Like Michael LaMalfa? Yeah. Hey, man, better than me. I couldn't pull it off. It'd be frightening to see me wearing a shirt like that without anything underneath.
A little Luke Voigt action. Never hurts.
There is Bennett.
I could never get away with it, but
nah, I don't. Me and you both. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that.
Too scrawny.
All right, so the left-handed swinging Dylan Pope throws from the right-hand side, doing a nice job in the middle infield, holding it down at second base.
Did he make that? Was that the play he made earlier? That tough hop.
He did.
Great play. Super athletic.
Yeah, he's been a standout in more ways than one this summer. You know, I've seen him a lot here at the camps.
No doubt.
PBR Pennsylvania and PBR New Jersey had done a nice piece on him right up, and it's kind of interesting because he's from Steinert, so he's one of the few Philly guys that actually plays in high school ball in Jersey.
Jersey guy. They're built different.
Yeah, we are a little different, right?
A little bit. A little edge.
So talk to us a little bit about this whole recruitment cycle piece of it. And I was talking to Coach Greg DeRoff from DeSales earlier.
Right.
You know, I think for a lot of these guys, it sometimes can feel a bit standoffish, right? Because you have some kids that are by nature more quiet than others where they think they're being respectful and kind of leave you in your corner. But, I mean, are you a guy that likes to be approached by these guys?
Yeah, man, no doubt. I think it's great when kids come up and either, first of all, I like when guys are themselves. I like guys coming up showing their personality a little bit. I mean, we're not just recruiting players. We're recruiting, fits for the program and people. We're going to be around them. We're going to get to know their family, and they're going to be around our guys. We want to make sure we're bringing in guys that not only fit us on the field and in the classroom, but in the clubhouse, guys with leadership qualities. So yeah, I love when guys come up and ask questions, and I know most coaches do. They should never feel shy about coming up and showing their personality. So.
Well, Simon Abdullah is a guy that he certainly has some personality.
No doubt.
And he's got a knack for hitting the ball into the gaps and running for days.
Tell you what, I've been really seeing him a lot this summer, and he's gotten better every single time I've seen him, and drastically better every single time I've seen him. And he's been a fun watch here these past couple days.
Yeah, and he's climbed the top this very talented Team Lindsay lineup.
No doubt.
So being in the
Very
leadoff
good
spot
lineup.
here, these guys, man, they just know how to put hits together.
No doubt.
Runner goes. Here goes the throw. A little bit short, but Dylan Pope, he is swiping bags, popping tags.
There you go. Yeah, we got to see Simon get into one yesterday. It was his first at bat. First at bat here took a pitch deep, and it was a really nice swing out of him yesterday.
Yeah, he got things going quickly.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. He's swinging the bat now as if he's swinging to do damage, and he talked about
Yeah.
kind of the maturity in him and
Mhm.
how he's become more of a player. I know the same thing when I first got eyes on him. I thought, hey, like this is a guy that's
Toolsy.
gonna, he's gonna kind of torture you and get deep into counts and try to find his way on the base.
Yeah.
And now it just looks like, he wouldn't mind going home with a dented bat.
He's on time. I think when I saw him a little earlier, he was struggling getting his timing down consistently, and lately he's looked awesome. He's on time. He's ready to go, and he's getting the results to prove it. Good out there in the outfield too.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
There's a shot way out into the left center field gap, almost on cue. Here comes an RBI. That's Pope. And then you're going to see Simon Abdullah make his way all the way over to second base. He is the last hitter of the inning, however. He was the number 5.
Can we get a little replay on that swing real quick?
Do we have it there,
Do we have
Ryan?
it?
Let's see what we got. Might have been late to the party on that one, Coach.
No worries.
But, again,
Yeah, he kept those hands back on time, sitting fastball, get the hands back, and just let the barrel fall on the ball. Good things happen.
yeah, so we're joined in the booth now by Widener University baseball coach Noah Clement. And there's a look at the Widener baseball website. Some pride there with student athletes on the academic honor
A
roll.
lot
man.
of our guys made out this year. Unfortunately, I don't know them all too well. It's my first year with them, but from what I've heard, they're really getting it done in the classroom and on the field. So we love to see that.
Yeah, so for those maybe not 100% familiar with Widener, which I can't believe that they wouldn't be 100% familiar, you guys located right in Delaware.
Yeah, we're in PA.
PA, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
PA.
we're about 10,
See?
10,
Just
yeah,
PA, yep.
10 miles south of Philly. So, a lot of great opportunities for guys that want to get in either the business field or the engineering field. A lot of internship opportunities, and a lot of our guys do really well, right out of school, getting jobs either in the city or through alumni. Our alumni, have been great to our guys. So,
And the proximity to Philadelphia,
Oh, yeah.
great business,
Can't beat
intern
it.
opportunities.
can't beat it.
Social life is always great because
Yeah.
train goes right in Center City.
Right in the center city. You go catch a Phil's game or whatever floats your boat. But yeah, man, it's a great location, and it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to my time there.
Yeah, so good stuff. So for those, as we now take a look back to another warm-up frame, and looks like we got a new arm on the hill for the Baseball U Lindsay squad. Nicholas Ficella. Is it Focella or Focella?
Looks like
Focella.
Is it Focella?
I'm being told it's
Is it
Focella.
Focella? Huh.
It's a-
Interesting.
I call it both
I
ways.
mean, if it was double C, it'd be Ficella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean,
You
some
never know.
of the names that I've had this weekend have given me a run for my money and then some.
No doubt.
Yeah, there was one of the players on the CrossBridge team. I thought it was like, it's like the Dick, and he was like, no, it's Jajetic.
Jajetic.
I'm like, what?
What?
Where do you get that? There's no J. There's like a bunch of D's. There's a couple Z's, but I don't
Yeah.
see the J. But you never know.
I had a name in my family that was Chikujin,
Oh,
spelled with like a Z and a J and a G and a who knows. but I'm happy I didn't get that one. I would have spelled it wrong.
Laser out into the right field corner. And that is a good start, this frame by number 20. And that is Frankel. Alex Frankel out of Lower Marion. Got his name called a lot defensively, but he's put together a couple nice at-bats here, and he'll lead things off. Again, Fasella now, who is on the hill. Fasella out of Council Rock North. Stands at 6'2". It's a 3.4 GPA. So academics certainly help, especially when you're a strong school like Widener as far as the business department goes.
I mean, obviously D3s, can't give athletic scholarships, so the higher up higher up that GPA is, higher up the SATs are. Some guys can really make out with some merit scholarship money, and obviously, these guys are rising seniors, so they still have time to get it up a little bit if they need to. But
that was a nice 4-6-3 double play there. Pope, Hatson Taylor over the big home run hitting George Cairns.
Real clean turn right there by Jeffson.
Yeah, just such an academic sport from a baseball standpoint. Again, that's the big thing that with D3s, and talk about value of an education. A lot of times it's kind of undervalued. I mean, there's no better way to kind of put it, but you realize that 99.9% of these guys, they're going to go into the business world or the real world, not necessarily from the MLB. But when you're able to get into an institution and walk away with the degree, and it's like, well, wait a second, there's a lot of value that's on this paper.
I think that's something that's a little undersaid. Is obviously guys want to play competitive college baseball, and I get that. But if it's not a fit, you got to understand you're setting yourself up for the next 40, not just the next 4, and not everyone goes pro.
Ty Bone puts a hammer onto this one into the right center field gap. He's got a stand-up double now in the frame.
He's had a real nice day at the dish. He's had some really good at-bats.
Yeah, he's been atop the uncommon lineup. Lumen now. He'll take first pitch strike. Tommy Lumen at Owen J. Roberts. 3.88 GPA.
Going back to academics, it's the degree should come first, and if you get a big time scholarship, you should take it. But if you're unsatisfied, you should go where you can get the paper, and the paper being the diploma. It's really what's most important.
Yeah, and I mean to be able to get the paper at a discount.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's where scholarships come in.
No
utilize
doubt.
the vehicle and. Talk about it a lot. I mean, say some kids are fortunate enough to be gifted, blessed, work hard, earn it that way, or you could go the other route and end up being a college student that has to have a job while you're trying to not just get through school but then pay for it after the fact. So
absolutely.
That's why it's always a good look at D3. Well worth the time and the value.
Oh, no doubt. There's good baseball everywhere, man. There's pro guys everywhere. If you're a pro guy, they're gonna find you.
You've seen it time and again.
Yeah, I mean.
There's like 5 or 6 D3 guys were drafted this year, first 10 rounds.
D3, JUCO, NAIA, at all levels. If you're a pro guy, they will find you.
Got to go where you're going to play.
Got to go where you're going to play, and you got to go. I think what's undervalued is the relationship between coaches and a player. I mean, if you're a prospective athlete, you should go where you're wanted.
Yeah.
And I think that's another big focus is going where the coach is recruiting you really want you, because we obviously see as a big piece of our program, and some fringe guys, guys who are bordering on D1 offers, bordering on D2 offers, that's great. And if you want to challenge yourself, by all means, do what you think is best for yourself, but take into account the attention some coaches give you. I mean, if you got an opportunity to walk in somewhere and compete for a job your first year, then that's something you should hop on.
So Fosella shows through a little bit of adversity, gets a strikeout to end the inning, and been spending some time right now with Coach Noah Clement of Widener University and the Widener Pride. Just like to say, go Lions.
Go Pride, go Lions, roll Pride.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's all good there, right there in Pennsylvania, just on. I guess technically you call it on the water, right? Right there outside Chester.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you want to put it that way, sure.
Again, a lot of great things going on, and a couple looks at the Widener University confines there. Got to look at the baseball field and the softball field.
The big blue monster out there and left.
Yeah, that is a big blue monster.
You can see it from the highway. See it from actually. I remember coming home from a flight, seeing it in the airplane. Pretty recognizable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite baseball players, South Jersey landscape, just graduated, Greg Elfrith,
Oh yeah.
St. Augustine. So Elf is
Yeah.
he was a baller from the time that I would say that he was kind of undersized, undervalued,
Yeah.
but he was
Just a
always
ball-
just a gamer, man.
Just a ball player.
Clutch.
And I got to know Greg real well. We played summer ball together for a couple years with the Haddonfield Rough Riders over in the Tri-County League. And tell you what, me and Greg had some fun. A lot of fun playing in that league. And, you can kind of just let loose and play ball. And we had a good time.
So Elf, a high school teammate of actually my oldest son, Doug, also a graduate over there at St. Augustine, and it was just, I always loved just absolutely watching him play ball, man.
Oh, yeah.
Elf is just, he's on a whole different level in the way he loves the game. Pretty awesome.
He just got it done.
Yeah, one way or the other.
Yep.
So,
A lot of great players out of St. Augustine, too. They're just a hotbed for talent.
yeah, they attract a lot, but and that's another piece of it. College scene so much different than the high school scene. You find a lot of diamonds in the rough come summertime because you might have guys that are kind of buried on super talented rosters and know that these guys would have usually started at any other school they would have went to.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And, that's definitely something that we do take into account is, not everybody goes to a high school where they play for 4 years. And if you do, that's great, to boost the stats. But at the end of the day, if you're, we like guys that compete, guys who know how to win. If you're on a team that's in it every year in high school and you're sitting on the bench until your senior year, there's nothing wrong with that.
So grounder, Proyetto making it tough, hard 90, and he is in there. So the speedy Vinny Proyetto.
You want to talk about a ball player.
I've been advocating for this kid for 2 seasons now.
Man, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, he just gets it. I mean, that's the best way that I can kind of describe Vinny. He's just one of those guys. He wakes up, eats, breathes, and sleeps the game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Being told that there's some weather to watch in the left field.
Not looking too great, but I think we got maybe a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, that's actually sneaking up on us. Ooh. Yeah. About maybe 15 minutes. We'll have to talk to Jimmy Gould in here between innings. Is it something we might want to double check?
Keep going. He's going to be up. Yeah.
Shoo, and he's going to keep running. Vinny scoring all the way from first base.
First base? Man, I think it was second.
Second base. He was second base.
He didn't stop moving though.
No, he wasn't.
Even a clean throw to first, he's probably safe at home. He just did not stop moving.
Vinny Proyetto again, still making some decisions about where he's going to end up playing ball, but it's certainly going to be somewhere. Lucky institution to have him added to their roster.
No doubt.
It's funny, man. He's like one of those kids too, where I look at it, I say he could probably compete at just about any level because of what he can do for your team.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, he's just got a raw hit tool, hit ability that a lot of guys don't have. But
And
he's got the speed, obviously. He can really sling it from the outfield. He can track balls down. There's not many bad fits for a guy like that.
TJ Killa, he gets a hold of one. This one's going to be hammered, though, right at short and over for 1. And that'll be a 6-3 put out. Nice play over there. Again, ball continuing to get magnetized over to Alex Frankel. He'll have quite a few plays that he'll be able to cut up on his video for this one.
No doubt.
I should have mentioned that the multi-talented Dom Gerasimowicz from Pottsgrove is on the hill, infielder, right-handed pitcher, 3.93 GPA.
Good hair guy.
Yeah, he's got it all, man. Definitely got the look. And George Cairns.
Also
who-
good hair guy.
Big hair guy and a big bat guy.
There you go.
Homered in his last at bat.
Yeah. Swing
Swing and a miss. Good location, low and away, trying to make it tough. And we can all appreciate how tough it is for the next at bat after you hit a home run.
You gotta.
You can't escape your mind, but you got to try.
It's oh, that's another good swing. There you go.
Cairns gets good on a good one. Line drive to right. Remains hot. Got to wrap that bat in some Reynolds wrap foil.
No doubt.
Man, this team, Lindsay team, they just continue to hit every time that we see them.
They hit with 2 strikes. They hit with no strikes. They hit in pitchers counts. They hit in hitters counts. They're good hitters.
Michael Burns, surprisingly, still uncommitted. Michael Burns as he chops one over to third. And that is a 5-3 put out to end the frame. As weather creeps in here in the bottom of the 5th, we're going to step away briefly from the Baseball U Philly team camp here at the Grainge. All right, back and ready to go. Neil Bennett leading things off. Thank you. Nick Fosella back on the hill for his 2nd inning of work, and there is Neil Bennett. Done a nice job there, pitching a contact on the mound. As he fouls that off, straight back. And we are keeping our eyes on the sky.
Yeah, getting a little darker every minute, seems like.
That ball is chop foul. Kyle Lindsay
Ugh.
charged with the E10.
Unbelievable.
Wasn't a routine play, but you would expect more.
You got to have it. I mean, it's just unacceptable.
I wonder if we might have caught that on the tail end of the. Was there a chance we have a replay of him making an error? That'd be great.
That would be good.
Oh, yeah. Fosella pitches the contact, launches it straight out into center field, and Simon Abdullah, he'll ease under it and make the grab. And, well, his arm's got to be a little tired. He did throw, I think it was 332 pitches yesterday. I think I had him on. So
Good beep guy. Definitely a good beep guy.
Again, we're joined in the booth by Widener University coach Noah Clement as we move on here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Skies are getting a little bit more ominous as Dom Jarosmowics. It should flow off my tongue better by now, but I just can't seem to get it. I try, but
That's a tough one.
Dom G. So
Dom G.
at
There
some
you go.
point he might be a rap star. He just doesn't know it yet. Let's
Yeah.
go with Dom G. It's Fosella pitch. Misses up and out of the zone.
How much more you guys got this summer?
As far as baseball goes, we're headed to Baltimore tomorrow.
Oh, nice. I was just there on Sunday. I went to the Orioles game. Beautiful day.
Nice.
Yeah, can't beat that ballpark.
Oh,
Good
dude.
piece. Ooh, good swing.
Good hard hit ball. That one's fouled down into the corner. You take a look at the ominous clouds in the monitor there off past left field. Looks like a movie scene.
Yeah, that's
Pretty good.
pretty cool shot right there with the silo.
Yeah. Like to take a screenshot of that.
Yeah.
There. Schumacher, you click that camera button on the bottom right corner. See it? Next to the part of VMix, the camera. There you go. I'm gonna keep that for later. Man, it's a who's who. Brian Torresani here from Arcadia. He claiming that he has a face for radio. I didn't see anybody disagree, which no surprise with this crew.
Video killed the radio star, huh?
Yeah.
Good ball.
Fosella. He pitches and looks like a delivery off of the bat of number 24, and that's Aiden Devlin. So Devlin, a nice piece of hit.
It'll keep you under the W9 600. It'll keep me under? If I put it in.
Apparently some
I think you're under that anyway. I might have it.
and Chappie coming on over.
Is it close? So a whole lot of times I wasn't saying anything, but he's calling.
Yeah, it's Carlito concerned with the lightning bolts there. They're coming in over
How far, Doug, on your radar, how far away is it?
Justin Marasini. He is the new pitcher for Baseball U Philly.
I'm just saying if it starts at 4, we can't get out of here. I'll say goodbye at a later date.
And we can throw up Marasini's graphic real quick. Marasini, 80 miles an hour. Pitcher Justin Marasini, left-handed out of Central Bucks South, rising senior, 6 foot. Ball comes through the screen. Marasini, 165 pounds, got a 3.96 GPA and a 1270 SAT. That ball misses there low in the zone. And he is facing number 10. And that is Tommy Convey. Called strike 3. So nice start here for the frame for Marasini. Wind's kicking up and things are moving now quickly. And that here will bring up number 2, and that is Michael Lamalfa. Swing and a miss. Kill my mic real quick. All right, wind howling a little bit here as Marasini continues to go to work. And the ball is called. Looks like we got 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and one of our wireless transmitters is falling all over the place. Good hard swing, and he struck him out. So now 2 strikeouts back-to-back for Marasini as he's doing a good job dealing around the strike zone here. Good breaking pitch, called strike, 59 miles an hour, right inside. You can hear the wind howling as Ty Bone pops the ball up, and that one is going to be out of play. And Marasini continuing to work. That ball is hit out into the outfield and falls in for a base hit.
Somebody turn the lights on.
As we continue to roll on here. Number 25 is Jonah Horwitz. Horwitz, the rising senior. Had himself a nice 2 days out here. Good work, hard run down second base, not in time. Another stolen bag. And Marasini, already 2 strikeouts in his performance here in this one. Continuing to go back to work. He's got a runner now at second base. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll retire the side. And because of the inclement weather that's on the way, that'll end it. We want to thank everybody for attending the Baseball U Philly Team Camp event here at the Newtown Grainge. Safe travels. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on BFA Sports.